Oh, welcome to Taz Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is February the 5th, 2026. We're going to be talking about AEW because a lot of things happening for Australia. We find out there's a no one contenders match. I believe there's a hair versus hair match in a mixed tag team match. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not in a happy mood because today my video game just crashed on me and I lost everything again. Oh man, I don't know what it is, but I was reading something at 2K26 all about the ringside pass and how to unlock things. I was reading that and out of nowhere, it shows me all the DLCs I bought, all that stuff, and then I went to try to find my universe mode. It got deleted. So I am not doing everything on this thing. I did universe mode. I'm not doing two different universe mode. I'm putting everybody in one universe mode. I'm making an all-star Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. We got NXT guys. We have some legends in NXT, some legends in Raw, and a lot of SmackDown as well. It doesn't matter if they're alive or not. They're in the show. And I will be downloading some people from TNA or people that is in WWE that has not been in the game yet, like Tala Tonga, JC Mateo, Brie Bella, people like that. We're just not going to have an old school WWE because, ladies and gentlemen, I need something to play for the next couple weeks until 2K26 comes out. I need something to play. So we have a whole bunch of wrestlers. I'm not doing my Rise. I will do the showcase because there's some legends that I would like to put in my Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, like 3-minute warning. Tamina, people like that, Rikishi. There's a lot of people that I like to put in there, but I had to win the showcase. We're not doing no My Rise. I'm not getting Cole Quinn. I'm not getting Josie Jane or Ava, people like that. We're going to download some people. I got a big giant list of people I want to download that I already had and got rid of because this game likes to be rude to me. So yeah, I just need something to play for the next couple weeks until 2K26 actually comes out. I thank God I pre-order it because I would go nuts if I had to wait until March 13th. If I had to wait until launch day. But ladies and gentlemen, I did read about what is the ringside pass. It sounds like you have to win points to unlock things. Even on your DLCs. You have to unlock things. You have to use points to unlock things. Why? I have no idea. I'm not a big fan of that part. I had to do a whole bunch of matches to win my DLCs. But people are saying there's no season pass on there, but I checked on my thing that what comes with this thing, I can't show you guys because it's called copyright. I don't want to be copyrighted. But I will guarantee, I will prove myself. I'm on Xbox. There's mine. I push choose edition. They say that there's no season pass in this game or in any of the editions, but on the WCW Monday Night War ones edition, it does. It says 2K26 season pass. Does that mean I don't have to do the ringside pass season 1? Is that what it means? You get the Ultimate Edition and you don't have to do the ringside pass? I hope not. I hate doing those type of things. I remember old games where, they had the Supercharger Now that's retired, they said. Uh, I remember they had a Later or something like that. I don't know what it's called. They had that, but I didn't have enough money to buy that, so I had to do points. Like, you have to win one match a whole bunch of times to win one wrestler. And it was very annoying. But we heard that when they do these season things, Ringside Pass Premium Season 1, when they release that, they don't expire. When Season 2 comes out, Season 1 does not expire. You could keep on unlocking things when it happens. But people are talking about, how about those legends that's in the base game, but you still have to unlock them? That's what the Supercharger opens. The Supercharger unlocks those superstars, championships, and arenas. What happens with them? Do we have to do the thing? But they said that those guys will be in the Season 1 pass. Ringside I'm reading it off of the thing screen here. Ringside Pass Premium Season 1. They will be on there, and I guess they will be automatic unlock. I have no idea. I don't know what I read. I read something. I don't know what I read. I'm confused. I thought they were going to show me a video how it works. Not when I had to read it. I don't know what they're saying. So I guess this whole schedule that they said they're going to do, I guess you have to read it. It's a ringside report, and I'm going to get so confused because I'm not a big fan of reading, especially when I had to learn things about these things. Just show me a video, then I will say, that's how you do it. Not freaking read it and, what? I don't know what it says. I don't know what it means. I don't want to ask my brother to tell me. I'm a grown boy. Grown man. I'm going to say the bad word. But I am a grown man, and I don't know what it means, and it's really annoying. And I don't want to ask people to tell me or try to explain to me what the hell does that mean? It sounds like it's a RPX, something like that. It's a points system. And I'm not a big fan of it because I like to cheat my way to play universe mode. This is why I do these things. This is why I get all the DLCs right away. It's because I want the dang universe mode. I want all these superstars part of my universe mode. That's why I do showcase so fast. I do my rise so fast. Because of that. So what's the point of my rise then? It says you can unlock persona cards. And arenas. What's the point of my rise? No, wait. What's the point of my faction? What am I talking about my rise? My faction, isn't that all persona cards? Isn't that all persona cards? Like, that's how you unlock them, is when those points in my faction, the MFPs, or whatever it's called. I suck at those things. But don't you have to win all of those points to get that persona card? Now I can just do matches on exhibition, on universe mode, all the other modes. So what's the point of my faction? I even could do it on the island. So what's the point of the island if I want to unlock things off the island, but I could win these points and get the people that I want from the island? Like, I remember with Goldberg and Nikki Bella was on the island for 2K25, you need some VC points. So if I get this RPX points, and I could redeem these points on the island, what's the point of having any unlockables on the island if I could just do that? Or on my rise, what's the point of doing that? Or my faction? Why don't you just give me it for free? Why do I have to work for it? I'm not gonna be happy if it's going to be like I need 1,000 points, and the point system is horrible. Like I win and I only get 100. I'd be pissed because I remember the old ones on Xbox 360. It goes by one, and you have to keep on winning matches every single time to unlock somebody. If I want to unlock Andre the Giant, I had to do that. And then I learn about this supercharger. I can't say the other word because I'm not that smart. But ladies and gentlemen, that other supercharger, it helps you unlock everything right away. You can just push X, and it unlocks everything. I can't do that this game. I'm sad. We will see how it is and see if it works very well. That maybe it doesn't have you don't need to take a lot of points. Maybe you have to level up to get all of your points. Maybe it's not one by one. Maybe you level up and you get all these guys and for season 1, and then season 2 you level up to number 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, or how many DLCs are on there. I have no idea. I'm so confused. Oh, man. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about AEW. We talked about 2K25, how it screwed me up. We talked about 2K26, how I'm not a big fan of I had to earn points. But if I had to do it, I had to do it because I want to play the game, so I had to do it. But there's some good wrestlers in the base game that's not in the DLCs or in the Legends. Like Ray Phoenix, I would love to play as Ray Phoenix once. I want to play as Ray Phoenix. Oh man, that would be great. I want to see his entrance, man. I just want to see things. I want to see videos. I don't want to see freaking reading. I don't want to read. So yeah, I want to play as wrestlers that I never played as, like Ray Phoenix. I could download the Ray Phoenix in 2K25, but I might not. I don't know. I'm not downloading a lot of people in 2K25. I just want a big roster that could last me for a couple weeks and doesn't bore the living hell of me until 2K26 comes out. Because if I'm not going to do the showcase, I might get bored. But good thing I got all the DLCs. It still has all my DLCs, so I can use all those guys. We're just doing showcase, and then I download people, and then I will work on my universe mode once again. I was so close to WrestleMania. So close. And now I have a lot of random legends in WWE that never wrestled in this type of WWE before. It's going to be different. It's an all-star WWE. You got a whole bunch of eras. You got the Golden Era, you got the Attitude Era, you got WCW, ECW guys, and the current version WWE. So yeah, we didn't get a lot of segments in AEW. We just know that a lot of things is happening for Australia. Gabe Kidd tried to destroy Darby Allin because he attacked him in the parking lot where the big trucks are in the AEW, where they are, and they were dragging him from a car to. He was in a body bag. And his body bag was roped up on the car, and he was getting dragged. So, okay. Darby Allin says he's not done with Gabe Kidd, so Gabe Kidd is not done with him. We heard that somebody's going to be bald. I guess in Australia, when they go to Grand Slam Australia on Saturday, I don't know if it's this Saturday or next Saturday, one of those Saturdays, but in Grand Slam, one of them is going to get bald. I guess whoever gets the pin and who gets the pin, like, lose from that person. If Toni Storm pins Mariah Shafir, she's bald. If Wheeler Yuta gets pinned by Orange Cassidy, he's bald. Same thing as Toni Storm, if she gets pinned, she's bald. And if Orange Cassidy gets pinned, he's bald. All that happened. Tommaso Ciampa says he's going to do the Open Challenge. He's going to do the same thing as Mark Briscoe does. That sounds something really familiar. I can't put my mind to it. It sounds like WWE. Because they're doing open challenges. Sami Zayn did it, Dragunov did it, and now Carmelo Hayes is doing it. Now they're doing the same thing in AEW. Can you guys do something that's not WWE related? Like, seriously? Tommaso Ciampa couldn't win the mid-card title in WWE. So AEW is going to make him win the mid-card title on his first night. Oh, man. And he's going to be facing Roderick Strong and Claudio at Collision in a triple threat match. Why will you tell us who is going to go for the title? Where's the surprise? This is why I like when WWE does open challenges. They don't tell us the surprise. That's why when Leon Slater showed up, it was amazing. Ray Phoenix showed up, it was amazing. Because we did not know who it was. Well, maybe when it was taped, like on that Christmas one, Carmelo Hayes won the title, but that was taped. When they're on live show, they don't tell us who is accepting it. Why would you tell us who accepted the championship match against Ciampa? I don't understand that. It's supposed to be a surprise open challenge. Not, oh, let's ruin it for everybody. I want to be surprised. I don't watch Collision a lot, but people want to be surprised. That's why you do these things. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's it of this segment. Chris Statlander says she has a stipulation against Tikla. She's giving her another shot of the championship, but she won't tell us until Collision. Why does everything have to be at Collision? Because I don't watch Collision. Why does everything have to be at Collision? So I won't know what match is it. AEW will put it on the social media, but I don't watch it. We have 2 Eliminator matches for championship opportunities for Australia for the world title and the tag titles. I believe that's all the segments. We got some interviews and all that stuff, but mostly it's all about the matches. And we heard that Will Ospreay, one of these days, he will come back. They had a video package of him saying he's going to return soon. So let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, Swerve Strickland doesn't know what's next for him because he lost to Andrade and all that stuff. So first match of the evening, we got a trios match between the Death Riders and the Don Callis family. On the Don Callis family, we got El Colon. I think it was El Colon. Takeshita and Josh Alexander versus Death Riders, Pac, Daniel Garcia, and Jon Moxley. It was a pretty decent trios match, but the winner of that match was the Don Callis family. And we heard at Australia Grand Slam, it will be Takeshita versus Jon Moxley for the Continental Championship. And then next match, we have Toni Storm and Orange Cassidy versus 2 jobbers in a mixed tag team match, trying to get momentum for their match to see who gets bald. Ladies and gentlemen, the funny thing is that this Jordan Orasis guy, I remember him from Evolve. He did got released and now he's in AEW. Or a little bit in AEW. He did not get signed. And some lady, I don't know who it is. I think it was Brittany something. Brittany Brooks? Brittany Brooks? Right? I think so. I think that's her name. I don't know. She's a jobber. The winner of that match was Orange Cassidy and Toni Storm, and Orange Cassidy is not happy about this match to see who's getting bald. He's not happy because he did saw Jordan Orasis because he is bald, and he doesn't want to be like that. He said he loves his hair. Toni Storm doesn't like it either. She says, "Why did I make this match happen? Why did I make it happen?" And she says she's going to turn bald, and she looked at Luther and saying she's going to be ugly. And I guess she's calling Luther ugly. And ladies and gentlemen, she cried a little bit. Luther put a robe on her, but she says they're going to destroy these guys. They're going to make them bald and all that stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have Andrade versus Kenny Omega. Whoever wins will be going to Australia to see will they face Hangman Adam Page or Mark Davis, I guess. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I put that match on there. No, I didn't. I didn't put Hangman Adam Page. For that match, Hangman Adam Page gets the win. We got Andrade versus Kenny Omega. Pretty decent match. And of course, Don Callis with the day's screwdriver. But Swerve Strickland trying to save Kenny Omega. Took the screwdriver out of the hands of Andrade. But the referee was still distracted. And Andrade did a low blow. And did his finisher 1, 2, 3. Andrade gets the win. And will be versing Hangman Adam Page at Australia for the knowing contendership. And will face the world champion at Revolution in March. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Eliminator match. Megan Bayne will team up with Ford to verse Will Nightingale and Harley Cameron. It was an okay match. It was good. But the winner of this match, and surprising win, because all these Eliminators never happens. It never happens. Nobody wins these opportunities for the titles. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Megan Bayne and Ford. They beat the tag team champions. And they get their tag team title shot at Australia. And ladies and gentlemen, we got Ricochet versus Jack Perry for the national championship. Well, Jack Perry thought he had it, but there's too much collusion happening with GOA and the Young Bucks, and everybody's getting distracted. And the winner of that match was Ricochet. He retains his title. We have Brody King versus MJF in another title eliminator. But Hangman distracted MJF, and then Brody King did a chokehold onto MJF, knocks him out cold, and then puts him in the ring, and I think he did like a cannonball, and he gets the win. Brody King gets a title shot in seconds. And then everything happened. Hangman Adam Page attack, Andrade attack. Everybody's attacking people in this match. But I think the last man standing was Brody King. And Swerve Strickland and Kenny Omega was shoving each other after Kenny Omega's match. I forgot to tell you guys that. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below. I'm not really too happy about 2K25 right now, but I can't get too angry because we're weeks away from 2K26. Sometimes the days go by so fast that sometimes it will just come in really fast. Like seriously, we have like 3 weeks left, right? 3 weeks? I don't count this week, because this week is almost over. Wrong thing. I think it's 3 weeks left. 3 weeks for this a month. And technically it's 4 weeks, but I really don't count that week because that's not 7 days. March 6th is on a Friday. I don't count that. I don't count that as a week. So technically we have 3 weeks left until this game, the game comes out. 3 weeks left. So I can't get really too angry until 2K26 comes out. And if that ruins everything, if that erases everything, then I get pissed because that's a whole year. That's wait a whole year for another game to come out. So I can't get really mad about it. I'm going to try my best to make my universe mode be good and try my best to make it a bit fun. I'm not doing my Rise again. I hate doing that because I wish that you could just do one story and you get everything unlocked. You have to do this thing multiple times. I'm not doing that. To get some jobbers or arenas, NXT Mutiny, I could care less for now. I have a good amount of wrestlers. I still need to get the showcase wrestlers still to get. And I need to download some people. I think we will have some good amount of wrestlers for until I get 2K26. I'm trying to get to WrestleMania, but I had to start all over again, so I can't go to WrestleMania. So yeah, that's the plan there. That's all me today. Tell us out. Bye. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and the notification. Bye.